Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 4 of my Aquileian Republic campaign here in the beta for Equestria at War 1.9 that was granted to me. So before we get going, I wanted to read the Prydia Twilight Sparkle guide here, or Twinkle Sprinkle, I guess. I keep thinking it's Twilight Sparkle. Maybe it is not a typo. I don't know. Twinkle Sprinkle. Before the Revolution, Prydia used to be one of the most important trade ports for Aquileia. It used its status as a trade city to enrich itself. Back in those days, its port was the pride and honor of the city. It was a place where merchants could come and sell and buy the goods. Chatter and attempts to barter could often be heard nearby. Many merchants were boasting wealth that could easily compete with nobility, and they made sure to show it. Their houses and villas were often opulent and decorated by famous artists. However, for all the splendor, many were not lucky to live this lifestyle. To them, the constant show of wealth and prosperity was nothing short of an insult. When the revolution took hold of Aquileia, many joined the revolutionaries. They managed to wrest control of the city and proclaimed the commune of Prydia. This state of affairs has lasted until now infamous pirate lord Dennis Discreet arrived to pacify the city. For days he bombarded the city with his navy. Much of the city was left in ruins before he landed and brutally dealt with the revolutionaries. These days, Prydia is ruled by, obviously this is from the start of the game, Baron Dennis Discret, who gained Prydia for his own as a reward for his actions during the Revolution. Over the years, the city managed to recover from the scars of the Revolution. The port that once was the dominant of the city was rebuilt to its former glory. Although these days you might see there fewer merchants and more former associates of the Baron. Many houses were rebuilt as well, although they never reached the level of opulence from before the Revolution. Undoubtedly, the new dominant of the city is the new... I'm not sure if dominant's the right word here. Is the new Central Square, hosting the new theater built by the Baron, town hall, cafes, and many other establishments, as well as a small park with a fountain for relaxation. Naturally, when talking about Prydia, we cannot forget to mention their police force established after the Revolution. Prydia was always home to a large pony minority. During the Revolution, they were quintessential to securing the city. Over the years, the Baron came to rely on them often, and they became a regular part of the police force. Indeed, in Prydia, it wouldn't be uncommon to see a small police mayor arresting Griffin criminals. Okay, they need to kind of fix this localization of this a little bit up, but it's very interesting. Okay, back to the game now, shall we? So we've got a whole lot of infantry. Let's just organize some more here. Okay. So we've got 2 sets of 24 infantry units. Well, if we are going to get them... Oh no, this is what I want for my armor person, but we're not going to be even using armor. Engineer, panzer leader, infantry leader here already. I think we want to... What do we want to use here? Jean Lafitte... Eagleheart. Let's have Eagleheart. Eagleheart needs to be in charge of something. That is our main leader. So let's do that. We have here Simon Gilbert. That kind of works out nicely, I think. So we could do this. Okay. Then this is like our motorized knights or whatever. We have our mountaineer person here. I don't know. Engineer. Engineer might be good. Until I think of something else to do with them. Alright, we'll keep you guys on the northern front. Until I think of something else to do with you. And let's get moving here. Okay, we're short on rubber, and we're not recruiting anything else at the moment. Oh yeah, did we read this? The Assemblée Nationale is the natural result of the Revolution. 400 deputies representing all corners of Aquileia and their political tendencies in a proportional and fair manner. Much like Aquileia itself, the Assembly is deeply divided ideologically, but the revolutionary spirit of our democracy lives on, and representatives are more than willing to join unorthodox coalitions across party lines. On the other hand, under the claw, this means that the president cannot expect full legislative support from his own party. Blind obedience is a monarch idea of politics anyway. We currently have 150 deputies that support us, so this is hurting our stability and our weekly stability. That's bad. And political power gain, minus 3.70%. I don't think that, yeah, at least it's a percentage, but we mostly have the support of the Harmony Party, but everybody else will just get a little minority support. So we could whip the party. This hurts stability, hurts political power gain, but then we'll have more deputies who support us. So we need to figure out what's the game plan now. This will convince people to join the president. National spirit. This will alienate deputies when we set up rural Rural electrification. This will help with recruitable population factor. Give some other bonuses and stuff. That's good, but... Okay, in order to do these things, we need certain amounts of deputies to support us in different ways. It looks like we're going to need 200 in order to get the research slot. So we'll get 200 there. That will get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That gives us another 25. That alienates, 25. This will alienate 15, but then 15 joins, so there's going to be a swing. So if this will give us another 25, and we're at 150, and we need to get 200, so we need to get 25 more people on our side. Pats will defect from our coalition. Why would we do that? Work with them. 15 Pats will be convinced to join with the president. Of course, also, by the way, this is harmony, non-aligned, communism, and fascism. Obviously, oversimplifying things a little bit. What's this? Coalition detractions. If not selected within 55 days, 25 random deputies defect from our coalition. Well, that's a problem. So basically I have to pay a tax every 2 months of 30 political power to keep what I've already got. So let's always try to keep 30 in the bank then, shall we? Alright, we could whip the party. Whipping the party seems to be the simplest thing. It hurts our stability, but it doesn't... Like, we're going to lose stability one way or another. So, like, this costs 3 stability, but I'll get 15 deputies for my own party, as opposed to, like, if I work with a Pat, it doesn't cost stability on paper, but we're going to lose 5% when it's dead. Or wait, we lose 5% stability. Is that just for the duration of the 10 days? You know what? Let's try this. So I think this will take us to 85, but then we'll go back up. Popularity of communism will go up 4%. I do have a daily harmony support modifier, so I think that'll be okay. I could live with that. Work with Pat. Alright, let's do that. That'll give us 15, and then maybe we just have to do one more thing somewhere. Ah, we can only do one at a time. Okay, this is interesting. I'm liking this. I'm really enjoying this mechanic here. What's this? Les Ordres Nouveaux. We can form a united northern Griffonian state. The Rumar Basin. Griffinstonian Confederation will be released as a puppet. North Griffonia will be released as a puppet. Interesting. Unite the Riverlands. Any owned state is original core state. Oh, so this is just things that other people could do. Or these are puppets that we could create. The Hill Podi Concordat. So, like, if we own these areas here in the northeast, we can create the Hill Pony Concordat. Interesting. So, we could set up something where we make democratic puppet states. Of course, not puppets. They're just allies. Allies who are a little weaker than us, but it's okay. We're going to take care of them. We need a little bit more army experience, then we can get that next upgrade for with Eagle Heart, which will be nice. Okay, lost in translation. Today a controversy has rocked the Assemblée Nationale and the session had to be suspended. Foreign journalists were puzzled as Victor Allard, the Travailleurs firebrand, was yelled at for calling the Second Republic the Second Republic. Many correspondents poked fun at the controversy. Conservative and communist leading reporters had a field day ridiculing the event as either a proof of Republican incompetence or as an incomprehensible attack on the Travailleurs. I don't understand. Well, it'll probably explain. Ice Cream Scoop, nice. The Manhattan Herald correspondent was the first to make sense of the situation for outside observers. Having attended the session and speaking perfect Aquileian, having been raised in Prydia, she explained in her piece that the controversy was real and not a second joke. Aquileian had 2 words for second, dume and seconde, and while the latter has been used by all to describe the current republic, Allard used the former. The controversy sparked from a subtle nuance. To say Seconde République means there have been only 2 republics, and it carries the idea that there won't be any more. Dume, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but French is a bullshit language, doesn't have any of that meaning and simply states that something is second in a series. Effectively, Allard implied that the current republic has an expiring date, symbolically attacking the legitimacy of the current regime. Maybe we should fund more language lessons. Well, we got political power and the communists got less popular, which is good for me. I do wonder if that was a faux pas or if he really meant it. Like, yes, we have the republic, but eventually we shall form the communist republic. I really don't know. I really don't know. No. Little Zeppelin tribute. Okay. Table bill gets event table bill. I have no idea what that means. Okay, National Archive. This gives me political power gains. Construct the Vizimian Monument. Don't know what that means either. Sounds fun, though. The Vizimia Strikes Memorial. Oh, that's probably something that helps with the communists, I would be willing to bet. What do we got here? So yeah, it looks like we got our stability back. The only thing that we really paid was that we made the communists more popular, which I can kind of live with. So let's work with the PNDA. And that's going to make the non-aligned a little more popular. And then once we do that and reach across party lines, we should be able to go ahead and get that research slot pretty easily. Okay, the Griefwald Agreement. An envoy from Grief arrived. They want a formal guarantee of independence in exchange for possible future support. Let's see. So the question is, do I want to get involved in a war over a non-aligned country? Yes, we will be the beacons. We will fight any fascism or any. We will fight the supremacy of the Griffonian Empire. Yes, I'm aware that there are supremacists that are in my own government. We'll work on that later. We will ensure Griefwaldian neutrality. Can work that out more later. Okay, so just like that, we got 180 out of 400. Rabble-rousing Griffin causes mischief. He makes divisive poetry. There's lawsuits. He defiles public morals. He gets in brawls. Great damage to public property. His brief stint in the prison has somewhat mellowed him out. His works continue to cause much controversy in the cafes of Aquileia. Artists are a rather special bunch. Charles Béclair. Okay. What do we want to do here? Yeah, let's just keep moving. And let's get you all training so we can get some Army XP, which is nice to have. Alright, battling literacy is done. Thank goodness. We still have so much to do, though. Oh, we're going to alienate. Oh, no. That's just going to be a swing, so we'll be fine. Let's reach across the party lines now, because I think the more people we have that work with us, the better this works out as. So we could do the coalition detractions, but let's wait. You know what? I got some power to spare. Let's construct this Vizimia monument and see what happens. And plus, for 30 days, we'll get a little bit more political power. I get the feeling it's going to help the communists, but I want to see what happens. All right, we got to keep this open. What is this? Terran calls for aid. Oh, shoot! This is across the way, the Republic of Terran here, Menor-Nokia. Terran, a region that was once a subject of Aquileia, recently declared independence as the freedom fighters of FLNT expelled the Francistrian region. Garrison, excuse me. Now, however, the Francistrian has been mobilized to retake the region and crush the resistance. The Republican guerrillas are now asking for us to come to their aid so the region does not once again fall under foreign domination. While we may have ideological differences with the FLNT, should we simply stand by as our cousins are slaughtered by the lackeys of Wingbardy? If we do so, it might motivate Wingbardy to intervene as well and escalate this into a large-scale conflict. We must be cautious. And Aquileian will answer! We refuse to cooperate with the terrorists of the FLNT. They look like harmonists to me. I'm not sure who the FLNT is here. Am I missing something? There's the PNT and the AST and the RTA. So this must be internal stuff, but we will... Let's see, they're both let's see, it's against non-aligned. But it's just their own revolution, just like the one we had. Yes, Aquileian will answer! Let's get on the border, quickly. Alright, how many days do we have? You know what, no, let's just answer. So yeah, because then we could get on the friggin' borders, get over the border quickly by using strategic redeployments. Alright, Eagle Heart, the time has come! Now this is a civil war, so I don't necessarily know how much we actually can get involved, or how much we could... How do I say it? I don't know. Not that we can get involved, but like if the Carthian Pact is gonna get involved. Hopefully not. We're going to put our tanks and stuff over here. We've got our Mountaineer divisions, and I think there are some mountains right here. Okay. The war for Terran. Not long has passed since the nation of Terran declared independence from the county of Equestria. But war has already broken out as the former controllers of the region seek to reclaim it. However, the conflict has rapidly expanded from an irrelevant regional war into a major one, as the Second Aquileian Republic has decided to come to the aid of the Terrans. South Graphonia is in flames as the fate of Terran is being decided on the battlefield. Well, that escalated quickly. Our offer of guaranteeing independence was accepted by Griefwald. Yes. Okay. 4 more days. Obviously, you know, I want to wait as long as I can. Yep. Everybody's getting called in now. So check this out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you all, and we have to be careful for a potential naval invasion. You know, garrison orders are not great, but we'll fix them up in a minute. Now, the good news is we can switch to a war economy here in a minute, which I think I will. The Little Fledgling Dispute. A strange controversy has erupted regarding the figure of Bannerlot. Oh shit, hold on, coalition detractions. That was close, we almost screwed that up. The well-liked fledgling, symbol of the revolution, has been enshrined in various places in Aquileia. The Ministry of Culture sought to use this, and launched a contest to design an official design for Bannerlot. 2 drawings made the final cut, but the jury remained decidedly split over it. The first image is in direct line of the well-known Bannerlot as an angry fledgling yelling for freedom. However, he has been drawn with a very wild attitude, and in a way that some feel a bit out of place now that the revolution seeks to transition to normalcy. The second one is drawn in a much different manner. That Bannerlot has been made to look much more proud, triumphant, and somewhat older. He carries his flag not as a rebel, but as a proud defender of his homeland. It has been criticized as at odds with the idea of a righteous anger, but he has his supporters as a more mature incarnation of the Republic. They have been nicknamed Wild Bannerlot and Proud Bannerlot. Or Bannerriot. Oh, that was an I thought it was an L. My bad. The proud or wild debate has spilled over into the general public. While both incarnations have their supporters in all factions, the Wild Bannerriot has found a stronger support among the Travailleurs and the Mouvement Patriotique d'Aquileian, while the Proud Bannerlot is being championed by the Front des Jeunes Aquel and Parti National Aquel. So we're going to go for that. Yeah, because we're Harmony Party. And cool, we just got 10 free deputies. You know, the differences between the 2 portraits, I know that there's probably a broader difference than this, but I'm just remembering that scene from The Death of Stalin when Malenkov is trying to decide on his official portrait, and he's just going back and forth. He goes, I want that one to be destroyed. So anyway, I prefer the latter, so we get 10 more deputies. Very nice. So already at 190, damn, we might not actually need to, oh Oh, we're already reaching across party lines. It's too late. But yeah, let's start heading down to that research slot ASAP, shall we? So, the two eagles are already at war. I was not expecting this quite so early. But we will be victorious. We will not tolerate those who attempt to rob our fellow Griffins of their freedom. Let's see. My right flank is under pressure. The center is giving way. The situation is excellent. We attack! Yes, that's what I like to see. Give me those green bubbles. Now, I don't know how this war is going to go down. I don't know if, like, if it'll be enough to take Francistria and then the rest of them will back off. But we'll make Francistria the higher priority. Plus, it will then, you know, if you look here at the faction thing, it'll help us narrow the front line right here, because Falcor is obviously not working with Wingbardy. A great quill ceases to write. Jules Fauquevers has returned to Aquileia today. They remember him as many Republicans remember him as a daring adventurer who wrote extensively about his dreams of revolution and his struggle in the name of the Republican cause. Despite the failure of the first revolutionary era, he kept his commitment to the Republican cause. Following Kemersky into Cloudberry, and from there to the cold Skynavia, where he wrote extensively about the hopes of communism. Now the motherland of Fauquevers welcomes him back, draped in the splendor of the successful Second Revolution. Sadly, he has declined many invitations to join other of our great thinkers in Aquila. Instead, he has left to his home near Vinovia. Some journalists and friends traveled to the old Fauquevers farm and asked about him. He answered that he was ending his literary work, saying that all that should be written by my claw has been, I dare not venture beyond. The cryptic answer was followed by the announcement he would now focus on painting to show the rural marvels of his homestead. A shame. But the art has its reasons that reason ignores. Oh, we just got some free political power. Happy to see that. Okay. So we're going to try to save up a little bit here so we can immediately switch to a war economy, which is going to hurt our political power gain. But I think in the long term it'll be worth it in terms of industry, because we are going for a superior firepower style of army. Alright. Bit awkward. But we are advancing basically everywhere. There goes the Rosewood Order. The Socialists have won in Longwood. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. Did I just say Longwood? Long Sword. Longwood's in the... Never mind. We could improve workers' conditions, but no. I think we gotta prioritize that war economy. It kind of stinks that we've got an early war going, but it's for the best in the long term, because like we might as well take it. Like if we're gonna have to be in an early war, we might as well take the chance to go into early war economy. The Vizima Strikes Memorial. It ended in a bloodbath. It was controversial. Even within our revolutionary movement, some people saw the actions of the strikers as understandable but misguided, and ultimately harmful to the cause of the strike. The debate has now turned, and it is now understood that Vizima strike was only an early step in our proletarian revolution. Yep. This is a communist thing. Shedding tears over the murder of robber barons, such as Charles Desvases, only makes sense within the restraints of bourgeois morality. The Desvases mansion has recently been acquired by the state after the arrest of Jean Desvases, the heiress of the Desvases fortune. It has been modified and refurbished to become a Mission du Peuple, a cultural place where all workers will be free to meet and enjoy the best that the workers' spirit has to offer. A memorial dedicated to the strikers, bearing the name of all strikers killed during the repression of the strike, and also the name of the poor servants who joined the strikers during the hostage-taking of Desvases and were massacred by the police along the line of the heroes. We will remember the heroes of Visisma. So we just got 10 more deputies. Harmony goes up, but so does communism. You know what? I think that's a net win. That we're going to call that. Very good. Yes, we've just hit the 200. We definitely didn't have to reach across party lines, but... Oh no, we have too much support! So now we're actually getting bonuses to stability, including weekly stability, and a little bit of a buff on our daily political power gain. So, yeah, overall, I think that's a big win. You know what? We must not forget to... No, we gotta get a research slot. We gotta pick it up here. Legally abolish the monarchy. We have a basis in our constitution. We must remove the last vestiges of the monarchy. Okay. The inn cannot be truly be made real until the ink dries on our new constitution. Okay. Let's see here. Where are these guys going? So they're attacking down here, and then we need you to pivot into Golden Feather. We're dealing with the knights over here. We got to be a little bit careful. We're getting slightly stretched here, and then there's this lake. We got to go around it. Very nice. Very nice. Good encirclement. Good, 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 good. Let's kind of take a look at the breakdown either way. So we actually have more fielded manpower right now, but on the other hand, we have 0 reserves. Yeah, this was probably the best time to do it. This is way too early in the game for Wingbardy to get involved, even if they went with Piccolini, who Piccolini does things quickly. By the way, go check out my Supremacist Wingbardy campaign. Check that out if you want a different perspective. But even with Piccolini, it's so early. This was really good, actually. Start heading towards those Mac 40s. Superior firepower, after all. Superior firepower. It's what's for dinner. Very nice. Man, we're having a little trouble here getting into Arantiga, aren't we? Keep this guy pinned down here. Alright, that's good, that's good. Can we possibly get to this town? Ooh, we want to be careful. Nice overruns! Very good. Okay, and let's do the military stuff. Okay, Pegasi artillery spotters. Griffins may fly, but they are heavy, and they are easy prey for anti-aircraft guns, probably even more so than a plane. Compare and contrast Pegasi, who are light, nimble, and with a mobile radio can easily map out counter-battery fire. So this will give us bonuses when attacking into forests, jungles, hills, and mountains. Very nice. Yeah, this is so cool. Just you being able to mix, some pony stuff with the griffins, because it's a multi-species society, so you get to reap the benefits of that. You get all the you get the mage companies eventually if you're willing to invest in it. All right, is it welfare reform time? I think it is. Hold on, Paul Bacchus isn't who I had before. I don't know. We're getting him. It'll be good in the long term. Oh, no, actually. No. Oh, no, I just messed up. I was supposed to be switching to a war economy. No. Oh, no. Is there a way I can get rid of him? And get myself a refund, like console command myself to shit. Nope. I made a mistake. I fucked it up, and now I gotta deal with the consequences. Shit! That sucks so hard. Okay, we're gonna get this guy encircled. Talonisa. Nova Talonisa. It's almost St. Crispin's Day, everybody. These models look so great, the little griffins and stuff. What I maybe could do is when we get close to Wingbardy, like when it looks like we're about to capitulate him, we could just back off. Let me think here. We've got 26 political power, right? And we need 150 in order to upgrade. So that's 124 political power to go. And it's going to be... We're getting 1.16 a day. So then... How do I do the math on that? Do I do like 1.16? That's going to take 77 days? Hold on, okay. Hold on, get the calculator now. 77 times 1.6 equals 123. So, a little bit over 2 months. So we got to basically stretch the war until about 1009. If possible. And that's if there's not like a ceasefire thing that could happen. Alright, let's keep coming over here. We'll have to figure it out. And I'm sure we will. Okay, you don't need to both be attacking here. Some of you can go this way. No, 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 no. Come to the border with New Maryland. This is going really well. I think I might have been overly worried about the naval invasions that were going to happen. Maybe I could disband some of those units. About to get another nice encirclement. Let's come here and here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Equestria makes peace with Terran. Son of a bitch. Yep, so that was my chance. I lost my chance to go to war economy. After a short but brutal conflict, Equestria has finally agreed to a ceasefire and entered peace negotiations with Terran. Yep, we're signing peaces all over the place. Oh, except for with Nova Taloncia, because I guess they broke off and are doing their own thing. Equestria has finally agreed to a ceasefire and entered peace negotiations with Terran. The Terran demands were simple: recognition of national independence and sovereignty. Equestria had no choice but to accept, as they could no longer militarily win the conflict. Hostilities have ended and Terran has secured its newly gained independence. Countries around the world are impressed by the valiant struggle of the small nation, while Aquileian is already rushing to establish diplomatic connections with Terran's government. Peace in our time. So we get some political power here. You know what? Can I maybe game the system? I think I can. I think I can. This is going to be nasty, but I got to do it. All right. Do I want to cancel my national focus too? No, we're nearly there. Okay, so we're getting... We need 11 more political power, and we've got 11 days to get it in. Shit! Oh, no. That's not what I... yeah, they've capitulated. Let's take this for ourselves, I guess. We'll take it, and then we can maybe turn it into a puppet later or whatever. I think that's what those decisions are. Nope, yep. Make dumb choices, win dumb prizes. Okay, well at least let's switch over to the doggone... We can't even go to partial mobilization. Fuck. I really, really screwed that up. That's gonna cost me so much in the long term. Because who knows when our next war will be. Well, let's at least increase the conscription laws. Although, actually, we might want to go with the artillery designer. Yeah. De Assault Artillerie. Get more heart attack. That's interesting. A generous gift. Envoys from the small but wealthy state of Floena, right here, arrived today in Aquila. They did not come alone, but with escort, many armed guards. They were protecting chests which were brought before us and opened. There were all sorts of wonders. Not only glittering gold and jewelry, but vibrantly colored cloth, fragrant perfumes. The envoy said all this was a gift for us, intended to show that Floena wished to develop our relationship and bring an end to any disputes with us. They looked forward to further cooperation in the future and said we can benefit from us greatly. So we got a gift, and now for 20 days we'll get another 20% political power and a minus 5% consumer goods. Well, it's not war economy, but it's something. Thank you very much for the free stuff. Damn, we're getting 2 points a day now while we're abolishing the monarchy. The Act of Abolition. Let's read this and call it a day. And then next time we'll figure out what to do about this new area. Or I guess we can look now. What have we got here? Unite Corinthia. When selected, the Corinthia will be released as a puppet. So this will be core states of Wingbardy, Toulouse, Franciscia, Falcor, Sycamon. So this Corinthia will create. I guess if we end up going in any further wars with Wingbardy, which I do anticipate is going to happen, they're going to want a revenge war later, probably. That's when we'll give this all to them. So we'll release that in a puppet in just a minute to end the episode. Today, the Act of Abolition was formally signed into law in the Aquileian Constitution, ending the centuries-long rule of the monarchy and enshrining the Republican democracy as an essential part of the reborn nation. While a mostly ceremonial act, as the heir to the throne, Vivian Discret is nowhere to be found. Many of the general public consider this to be the start of a new era for Aquileian. Newspapers from all over the nation are holding this as a sign that the Republic is here to stay this time, and all the major political parties of Aquileian have voiced their support for the President's latest act. Finally, the oppressive system that has ruled the country for so long has truly met its well-deserved end. Long live the Republic! Oh, nice! And we got 5 more deputies, so we got 20 total. 5 from each party, so 20 total. And political power and stability. Okay, we got to keep an eye on this, of course. So yeah, we got a pretty decent sized here. All right, let's end it with uniting Corinthia. There it is. The Corinthian Federation has been established. Doesn't have a face really, but you know. And as time goes on, if we end up getting in a war with Wingbardi again or anything like that, we'll give this to them. Now, if we look here, yes, the Corinthian Federation has these areas as core states. We will create a nation, a free Corinthia, just like we have the free Aquileian. Okay. So just to do this, so I don't forget to do it next time. And I'm conquering history games. This is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. Good stuff in this beta. I hope you guys are all looking forward to it. I'll see you next time. Bye.